Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
For the Cubs, right fielder, number 22.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. 3-0 now. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. And that's more than a mile high, up into the rooftop area. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. They charge the Cubs as they take the field here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
And that's in there, base hit. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Arenado.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner goes. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Center fielder.
So striding in, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And for Desmond, that's stolen base number 2 on the year. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ben Zobrist.
Liner towards second, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Javier Baez, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Throw goes over to third, and this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2-1, here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Javier Baez becomes the first out of the inning. Addison Russell is at the plate as he watches ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Zobrist rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Albert Almora. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out the early lead, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The runner scores from second, and he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Here's Charlie Blackman.
The center fielder, number 19.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Here's Mark Reynolds. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here. 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Lester has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll stand in to open things up. Mike Dunn is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too. Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He reached on a single in his first try. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number two. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wilson Contreras is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in for his second at bat, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here. Jordan Lyles is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Into the box now, number 27. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Designated hitter, number 27.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Striding into the box, David Dahl. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
1-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And here now is Dustin Garneau. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almora is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Lester sets. Coming at him with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he is in there. Settling in now, Ian Desmond. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this. He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Addison.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
Oh, and he misses it. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Blackman on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Chris Bryant waits on deck. Chopped foul wide of first. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Blackman shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. A match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Number 28.
Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. The pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Mark Reynolds. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lester has his target. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hit in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a step off. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Just got a piece up the line. Reynolds over to his left, and he is out on the tag. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now Lester's 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Here comes another 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 27. A base hit in his first trip. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This is in the air out to right field. Gonzalez on the run. He makes the play. A great catch on the. Digging in for his second at bat, Dustin Garneau. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dustin Garneau becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Ian Desmond. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in once again, Albert Almora. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Albert
Almora. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit. But man, way to hold up.
And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Jason Hayward. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Desmond on to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Nolan.
And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 now from Lester. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Charlie Blackmon is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Popped up, calling for it. Rizzo. Oh, he botched it. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Number 5.
Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. So striding.
Leading out for the Cubs, first baseman, number 4. Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in,
hitter,
Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, This might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dahl is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Striding in once again, number 27. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Up next for Colorado.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dahl is retired, 2 down now.
Catcher number 13.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go. And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he's got another one. 13 strikes. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Blackman's after it. He threw first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Gonzalez. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So striding forward now, Addison Russell. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. The throw into second. Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes into this appearance, and Carlos Estevez enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Lifted in the air out to left. Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count and the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And there's strike three, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
This one's down to third. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, number 28.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs on only 2 hits. 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes.